So this is Sheoldred Wheels. Now, this is there's a lot going on here. This is a deck that is essentially entirely built around Sheoldred. We only have 3 copies because we have Mastermind's acquisition to find the 4th one in the sideboard, potentially. So we have, 7 copies of it main deck. So there's that. But we also have, we have Dark Deal plus Collective Defiance, which, with Sheoldred in play, make your opponent draw a lot of cards, could potentially kill them. We are a Karuga deck. Now, it's kind of funny because we don't have any mana sources that cast Karuga, but we have Fires. And whenever you draw... the thing about Karuga is you don't have to put it into your main deck, so it's not like you're ever going to not be able to cast a card in your main deck. It's only going to come up when you have Fires, and when it comes up with Fires, it's super sick. So I understand that. And then you also have, Cavalier of Flame with combination with Fires just to kind of kill people. You actually have a decent number of 2-mana interactive spells. We have 8 copies. So we have 4 Bonecrusher, 2 Baleful Mastery, which can be cast for 2 mana, as well as 2 Cut to Ribbons. And then, obviously the Fires. And then we have an acquisition package, which is a tutor that lets you search your sideboard or your library for a card. We have some hits in here. We have a Villa's Procure of Blood. I don't think we're ever going to get this, but if we got 8 lands, maybe it could come up with the Fires. Thought Distortion, Whip of Erebos to rebuy. Yeah, it's not non-legendary, so you can rebuy Sheoldred with this. Another Sheoldred on the sideboard, Extinction Event, another Dark Deal, 2 Chandras, a Burn Down the House, a Harness by Force, which is actually kind of sick with Fires, because you can cast it for free and still strive it, so that's cool. Anger, Hidetsugu, 2 Slaughter Games, and then the Karuga. So there's a lot going on here, and I'm pretty excited for this one. Yeah, I know, right? 4 Sheoldred, already a budget deck. You actually thought about this one? It kind of slaps. I like it a lot. I'm hyped for it. I am hyped for it. Okay. It's ain't good. It's not ideal. We're on the draw. Nah, I should probably mull this. Okay, much better. Much better. Can put back the 2nd Swamp. Any hand with Fires is great. Which came first, Amaranth sub to Doom or Doom sub to Amaranth? Doom sub to Amaranth. Keep that one secret. No, she didn't. Unfortunately, she has not reached out. Well, I've reached out, but I haven't. She hasn't reached back out to me. No comments. Wait, I thought what is I saw, so I went into Amaranth's channel the other day and I saw there was this tier 4 sub. I've never seen it before. I don't know what it was. I think I'm gonna hold the Awakening. I guess I'm gonna hold up Stomp. I don't think I'm gonna be able to stomp anything, but yeah, we have Cut. Can't be worse at kicking than Maher. I saw a clip of a Mike Leach college game where he took somebody from the stands to I don't know if it was for a promotional thing or if it was because his kicker was missing, but they took this kid from the stand. He made the kick and then he actually stayed with the team. I don't know, maybe that's not the full story or something, but this sucks. I forgot to buy the Angels insurance. I don't want to give up Kruger for Thoughtseize Push. Maybe, well, the other thing that you could do is you could also play Waste Not. Because Waste Not is super sick with the wheels, but then you don't get to Karuga with Waste Not. That might be the best way to go about it, though. Because it does seem hard to win these kinds of matchups without drawing... Maybe I should have played Awakening there. It seems like it's really hard to win these matchups without a cheap interaction. You can't go third against this deck. Oh, Waste Not also says draw cards, right? Edge. Oh! Waiting for it. We're dead, right? Alright, we'll get a turn. We got Weasel Dude coming in with a Twitch Prime, and Tony Idaho with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. That is very, very generous of you. Again, chat, as I always say, if you got gifted a sub from Tony Idaho, be sure to thank them in chat. And if you did not, please type Joel. Thank you very, very much. Can draw Masterminds? Well, I'm just dead. Because they get 2 pumps off the Valkyries. So I was just dead regardless. Do we want to sideboard anything? This is just a no sideboard deck, right? I don't think I want Slaughter Games or Chandra. Yeah, I'm just not going to sideboard. Is Angels legit good? Yes. Angels is very, very good. The only thing about Angels is it does have kind of a fail rate, but as long as you can stomach the fail rate, and I think the Angels fail rate is probably lower than the green deck's fail rate, but I think the ceiling on it is a lot higher. Because there are some decks you just cannot possibly lose to with Angels. Okay, this hand's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Remember when everyone said Angels was bad, and then I sold my playsets of all the expensive cards? Oh, you hate to see it, Don't Blink. You hate to see it. Yeah, and then Resplendent Angel went from like $10 to $400 or something. Yeah, I mean, Angels is definitely bad against blue-white. I won't disagree with that. That's a fact. You did get a new toy. What Angels? Do you think Skrelv is going to be good in Angels? I could see it. Deck's kind of missing a 1-drop. Alright. It's Karuga time. I like how we have this Rakdos Karuga deck. It's so hilarious to me. There were 47 when you sold yours? Oh, well, I mean, you can't be that upset then. Wait, they were 47 at one point? That's crazy. I didn't know they were that much. Why did they go down? I'm not sure why we don't see more Brotherhood's Ends in sideboard for Angels and Mono White. The thing about Brotherhood's End against Angels is they have Bishop of Wings and Righteous Valkyrie that don't die to it. So it's actually not that good against them. Alright, I think I just have to live with this. Yeah, I know, right? Hippo in hand, can't cast it. What a deck. I could have paid 2 life to hold up Baleful Mastery there. Baleful Mastering your opponent's creature when they have a Shaper Sanctuary does not feel very good. I think I'm just gonna, like, cav and try to find a new hand. They went down because everyone was on the Angels' bad hype train when it was big. Oh, I see. I gotcha. So the regular ones are what now? 35? It sounds about right. 4 mana, 6 cards in hand. What do you think? Do you think our opponent's just mana screwed? Or, doesn't have a play? They're just mana flooded? They probably are. No, they're just mana flooded. It's fine. This is a league that we play against Angels 3 rounds. If I play against Angels 3 times, I think I might just give you... I might start it over for you. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have discarded both Dark Deals. We did draw Fires and Sheoldred. Probably gonna hit like a... I don't know, something. They need green for anything? No, their only green cards are Coco, Shapers, and sometimes they have Realm Walker. And then maybe they have, like, Boseiju, but that's it. Yeah, I know. My face when opponent casts Coco with after passing with 4 mana up. Truly shocked. Never saw that one coming. If you play against Angels 3 times, you can file for comp. That's the insurance, right? Main deck Mass Vandal. The 80-card versions have been playing that card. I've never seen the 60-card versions play it, but I have seen the Yorion builds play it. Why is there a Karuga in your graveyard? Don't question it. Don't worry about it. That's a question for you to ask and me to not answer. Yeah, we were thinking about that. I think at the maybe if we rebuild this deck, we could cut the Karuga stuff and play like Thoughtseize, Fatal Push, Waste Not. That might be a better way to go about it. Because like when you're trying to set up like Sheoldred plus wheel stuff, it's just, man, it's so hard to do that without early interaction. Like we just got blasted this game. We had no shot. Alright, no more Angels, please. Give me Rakdos. I'm in. Yeah, it's gonna feel so good. I have to deal with any of the bullshit anymore. It's just this huge burden that's lifted off of my shoulders, Like, again, my job isn't really difficult. It's not super involved. We're not even that busy right now. It's just that it's just mentally draining, It's really all it is. Yeah, it wasn't, I guess. Sure. Is it Mire? Does Mire and Safe House and Phyrexian seem busted? Is that the one that has all abilities of all lands in graveyards or whatever? That card looks... when you read it, it just looks like it could be good, but I have no idea in what, Like, I think that card has potential, but I have no idea how to build with it, if that makes sense. Guess who's back? The Eagles fan? Or is it Deathcloud guy? Oh, it's Tomato guy. Crucible World is already pioneer legal. Well, it's Yeah, that's true. I'm just trying to think of what you would even do with it, you know? But you're right, Crucible Worlds is already Pioneer legal, nobody plays it. Not even the card decks play it. Could be a Nykthos and Mono Green. So if you, like, milled over a Nykthos with Cav, I don't really think you have room in Mono Green for a card like that. Definitely don't, right? A lot of in the sideboard for Lotus. Maybe you can, like, discard... How are you discarding Lotus, though? Yeah, exactly. Like, you wouldn't even want to play Crucible in Mono Green. This is, I think, remarkably worse than Crucible. I think I'm discarding 2 lands here. Okay, that's interesting. What did they reveal? So they put a... Consider Impulse. So if I play Sheoldred, could potentially upkeep, like, 2 removal spells. Could Acquisition for Fires? This is tough. If I Acquisition for Fires, next turn I can go Fires, Sheoldred. Or I could go Sheoldred this turn. Next turn Acquisition. It's really good to play the Sheoldred if they don't have a second removal spell or an axe. I think the Sheoldred is higher upside. Pretty close, though. Yeah, like, if they have to use 2 removal spells, then it's not the end of the world. Sure, okay. We know they have Consider to get back Phoenix if they have a land. So I guess we hope they don't have a land. Although 1 Phoenix is not the end of the world. Ooh, you like to see that. Okay, so now... I think we Acquisition for Fires? Yeah, I think we is there anything... What can we get in the sideboard? Hold on. Let's look at our sideboard real quick. Good Slaughter Games. This deck has too many lines. Would have been nice to just draw Fires, but... Fires is potentially nice with Cav next turn. Because I can go... Even if I don't draw land, I can go play Fires for 4, then have 1 land left over to copy the Cav. Grab Chandra. Well, the problem with Chandra is what if you don't draw land? Right, that's my issue with Fires. Could get a second Shelly. Second Shelly is kind of awkward with the iteration in the graveyard. I guess they're missing on land drops. Yeah, I think Fires is highest upside with the Cav already in hand. So I think I like just getting Fires here. It's so much damage with the Cav. I guess we have to draw a land for that to come up. Well, no, because we can still copy it with the Reflection. I guess that's assuming the Reflection doesn't die, which is probably not likely. You are in the right place, Chew. You are in the right place. Is Shelly the only Big Rim effect in Pioneer? I think so, yeah. I don't think there's anything else that has, like, that kind of text on it. Not that I'm aware. Second Phoenix would suck. Okay. Only 1 Phoenix. Not that bad. So, untapped land is actually not bad. Because then I can go Fires, Cav, Haste. I guess we can also just draw a land off of the Cav. Am I discarding everything? I think I am. Could keep a Defiance, maybe? No, discarding everything's fine, because I have the Karuga for next turn. We found the untapped land, too, which is nice. So we get to go attack for 7. They go to 9. And then we can go... Assuming they don't have Lightning Axe to kill this, can maybe go, like, Karuga, Haste, do stuff with that. Karuga! There's only 1 land in the graveyard, which is unfortunate, but... Also, Fires makes these lands a lot better, what that's worth. Karuga! Karuga! This is going, like, better than I expected. I mean, we got blasted by Angels, but this game's been going pretty well. Yeah, I'd like to explore another build that potentially has Waste Not, Thoughtseize, Fatal Push, and just doesn't play Karuga. It's just always so weird to play Fires without a companion, because Fires plus companions are so powerful. What's another companion we could play in this deck? We can't Gigantha because of Sheoldred. Well, there's other reasons too. How close are we to... No, we can't Gyruda. Too many 3s. What's the requirement for the blue-black? What do you mean? What's up, Spexus? How you doing? So they have 1 mana. They're at 7? Did they shock that turn? No, they played Spire Bluff. Obosh, but no Fires. What's the even one? Shelly. So we can't Obosh because of Shelly. Alright, let's Karuga first. Draw a card. I don't want to animate the Den into, you know... I could Fires first, which gives me an extra card off Karuga. But then I can't play a spell if I draw it. Yeah, maybe that was bad. I can cut this. It's possible I was supposed to play the Fires first and just give up the ability to play a second creature or a second spell off the Fires. No, we can't Gyruda because there's too many like Cavalier, Collective Defiance, Dark Deal, Fable. We can't do any of the even odd ones. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like, do you really want to play Fires without a companion? Oh, they have Time Walk? Well, we're still one short of ribbonsing them. Bring around your 4-color Omnath Birthing Pod Archon deck. 4-color Omnath Birthing Pod Archon deck, huh? Sounds like fun. I'm guessing that's Commander? Galvanic Iteration. Okay. I feel Didge. Let's draw Cav. Sounds like a lot of fun. I never got into Commander. I feel like I might not hate Commander as much as I think I do, but just never, like, really got into it. I spend too much money on Pioneer and Modern cards. I do want to get into Pre-Modern, though. Pre-Modern looks dope. I'd hate it. You think so? I used to play, like, a little bit with my friends when they would bring an extra deck. It was okay. It wasn't, like, insane or anything. They are spell piercing their own thing. Oh, because they have one extra turn, right? I think they have one extra turn after this. I'm going to check just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure they have one more turn. I mean, there's no reason to play or anything. I have a Fires in play. We will carry on. A few times I played Commander, the games lasted so long that I just gave up. Yeah, that's fair. They do last quite a long time. Okay, I somehow did not debate myself. Because I think they have an extra turn, but... What is happening? I'm so confused. Oh, they don't have an extra turn. Okay, good. Right, because they did an iteration on the Time Walk. Okay, I gotcha. So now what? What's up, Adept? They're at 7? Okay, what if we go Collective Defiance, 3 modes, blow up a Phoenix, dome them, and loot away the 2 cards? Do we win with Collective and Ribbons? No, we're... not if they have Spell Pierce, but I guess we probably can't beat Spell Pierce anyways, right? I guess we should attack first? Oh no, we could beat Spell Pierce, because we can cast this for free. What am I saying? Yeah, we just have Spell Pierce beat. We just deal... Oh, we don't, because it's only 3 damage. This puts them to 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we have enough, right? 2, 4... Yeah, we have enough. We're good. So we go cast... With Fires of Invention, deal 3 damage to target opponent or planeswalker. You. Yeah, we can pay for Pierce. This is so crazy. Ribbons cast with Aftermath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. X equals 4. You are dead. That was lit. Alright, you'll love to see it. We won a game. We're about to win a match. I don't know what you're talking about. No sideboard deck's perfect, and by that I mean this is basically the Walmart Karn, you know? You see a lot of people that play Karn decks, they don't sideboard. This is Karn at home. Karn from State Farm. There's this sideboard when you don't pay attention and are drinking. That's why I always just play Karn decks, you know? Well, what's this Spike tweet? I see a Pact of the Titan. What's this? He says, I have transcended. What? What happened? How did he get 4 pacts? Plus Breach. Oh, Pact, Breach, and then Reunion to give haste? I see. Okay. That's kind of sick. I like that. That's odd. I do enjoy that. Is that finally the deck that gets me back into Modern? Wait, what can we do with, like, Breach Summoner's Pact? Can we do anything messed up with that? How are we making Portal to Phyrexia deck with Refurbish? It's funny you asked that, because I've actually already tried that. Several times, actually. The last list that I had was... This is what we were working on last. So we decided that we wanted to go, like, kind of all in with Cityscape and Portal, and then Cityscape gives you another Refurbish target, and then you have Restoration to bin the Cityscapes and the Portal, along with Fable, Mutt, Reunion, and Informant. And then Chain is your removal spell of choice because it's just like the most efficient for 1 mana. You can lose the next turn. Well, you know what I mean. Like, how do you, like, what can you search for that kills your opponent that turn, right? Well, thank you, Dylan. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So they have Spell Pierce for my Collective Defiance. Do I care if they Spell Pierce the Fable? I kind of don't think I do. I mean, maybe I do, but I can always Baleful Mastery the thing in the ice, even if it flips. So I don't have to, like, slam the Defiance and kill it as soon as possible. I figured you would enjoy this deck, Dylan. This seems like up your alley. That looks like fire. How do I Dono deck? Long time watcher on YouTube, but I don't switch much. There should be a command, exclamation point. I think it's Dono deck. Let me see if I got the right command. Maybe I don't have a command for it. Oh, there it is. There you go. Dono. It should be 5 gifted subs, not 6. If you want to gift subs. That I forgot to change that. Drew Fires, which is nice. Weekend plans, grinding Super Sur. Well, so I don't need to play Supers because I'm already qualified for San Diego. Saturday I'm going to a concert, so I won't be playing... I probably won't play any of the challenges on Saturday because I don't think I have time. But Sunday I'm going to plan on playing the Pioneer Challenge. Well, thank you, Gibicat. Thank you so much. Alright, I think we just have to jam. Like, yeah, they could have a counterspell, but kind of have to fight through it. Okay. Could have maybe baited the Spell Pierce with, like, Mastermind's acquisition, but they probably just don't counter it. You know what you didn't say you were doing this weekend? What's that? Oh, watching the Cowboys destroy the San Francisco 69ers. Which I am doing. I will do that. It is more likely that New York beats Philly than Dallas loses to San Francisco. How's that? Nah, I don't know about that. C-Mac ain't got nothing on Parsons. Okay, we drew a second Fires, which is not terrible. At 13, do we just play the second Fires? Yeah, I think we do. I mean, yeah, if they have a counterspell, they have a counterspell. We just gotta jam. Thinking the Cowboys stand a chance. Well, they don't stand a chance. They're favored. There's that funny F word, you know? It's like fries. Defensive line of San Fran is the best there is. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that San Fran's a bad team. They're favored in my eyes, okay? Just let me have my copium. Just let me have my copium. Casting this first because I have to, unless and I die if it doesn't work. Oh, I forgot they could do that. That is unfortunate. Alright, you win. Didge. I'm gonna give you points. No, I mean, I'm not gonna give you points, but... Serious question, if I considered switching to Arena, I think you could reach more viewers. Arena's just better viewer experience. I kind of agree with you, and I don't think I'm going to, like... I don't have plans to switch full-time to Arena, but I do want to incorporate some Arena content into the streams. Specifically with how close Explorer is getting to Pioneer. I think that's really good. And I also need to start testing Standard for the upcoming RC. So there will be some Arena content in the near future. I might, like, you know, once we go back to the full-time schedule, I might, like, try to do, maybe save 1 day a week for Arena. I like Explorer a lot. I think Explorer is awesome. I play a little bit off stream. But yeah, I think that's probably what we'll do, is we'll, like, have a day, maybe 1 day of the week entirely dedicated to Arena, and play some Explorer, maybe play some Standard, maybe do whatever draft format is on the docket at that time. I mean, I think Arena is nice to watch. I think it's visually appealing. Alright, show me the Spell Pierce. Show me the Spell Pierce. You don't have Spell Pierce and Lightning Axe. Bruh. Bruh. I can't keep getting away with it. Yeah, the Steam Vent crowd. Okay, I kind of just want to do this and play around Spell Pierce. I know this is a weird play, but they, like, 1,000,000,000,000% of Spell Pierce, and I want to get this thing dead before they get more triggers off of it. They have another Axe, too? Alright, they cast the op we knew about. Having a second Axe for Cav kind of sucks. 2 red, what the hell's this? There's the Arena Open this weekend. What format is it? If the Arena Open is Explorer, I might actually play that. Call time limited? Ew. That sounds disgusting. I think I'm off that. No, I know Pierce is non-creature. What I was saying is that if they have Pierce, I play Sheoldred. They can't Pierce it. So, like, if they're holding up Pierce, the Sheoldred play was great. But they happen to also have Axe. Okay, I guess I should Cav here to bait the Axe. Just not discard Sheoldred. It's maybe a dead giveaway that I'm not discarding my card, but I don't really care. Alright, they're still going to cast the Axe. We like that. Surely they don't have the third one. Using topical formats for the target larger tournaments. Yeah, call time limit is just so random. Like, where did that even come from? I don't get it. Like, is that format popular or something? Or did they just, like, throw a dart at a dartboard? Yeah, I don't get it. Makes no sense. They're always random limited formats. I thought they had, like, constructed formats sometimes. I know they did the Cube recently, and maybe that was the last one they did. Or no, I think the last one they did was Bro Limited, right? It was Bro. Because I remember playing a little bit of Bro Limited for the Open. I don't know if it was the last one or one of the last ones, but... Alright, don't ask me, bro. I should have just done Legends Draft on Arena. Don't kill my Sheoldred. Okay, what's this? 2 mana, 3 mana. Okay. I mean, if they don't find Axe... yeah. Okay. Maybe we need Fatal Push and not Garuga. Yeah, I kind of want to see how like a version of this deck with Fatal Push Thoughtseize. Well, is it really going down? Sand's good. Needs a Fires, but Blue Red Urza Modern, but just took out Urza and replaced it with Swans. Yeah, I do remember that. Yes. What's the new schedule going to look like with Time of the Fall coming up? I'm going to be starting the new schedule is going to be from like 2 to 8. I'm either going to go for somewhere between 6 and 7 hours. So very close to the same end time, but the start time is going to be pushed back to 2. So I'm just going to be starting 3 hours earlier. I should have a channel point posture check, yeah. Maybe that's what it's from. Full Metal, yeah. That's what it's from. We figured it out. I should actually save the Stomp in case they have Wandering Emperor. I would like to cast Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Wait, it's blue-eye control and I haven't scooped the match yet? What's going on here? At least, the nice thing about playing against blue-eye control is we have a lot of downtime and I just get to talk to chat, so... Hydrate? Yeah. I don't know, those are like the generic ones that come with Switch. I removed them when I started, but never added them back. I think I used to have a whatchamacallit, I used to have a posture check reward. I'm just gonna cast Bonecrusher Giant. Go. A lot of F6ing against control. Which means I get to talk to chat more. I mean, this literally just is a prison deck, you know? True. His name is, in fact, John Cena. Never cast a spell when they have less than 2 mana available. I mean, could do that. See, the thing about doing it this way is the faster I cast spells and get them countered, the faster I'm likely to concede. I'd rather just... It's one of those things that, like, I just get it over with, you know? Like, I know I'm going to lose the game. Like, this game is 0%. I have no chance of winning this game. So, like, I know I'm dead, but the more spells that you cast, the more likely they are to counter them, in which I should have attacked. In which case that you're just, you know, more likely to scoop faster. So that's my reasoning. Like, everybody in chat knows this game's over. Yeah, I know, right? There's a chance... No, you're right. It's only blue-white control. This is the only deck that I'm, like, truly miserable playing against in Pioneer. Everything else is pretty fun, for the most part. I actually don't even hate playing against mono-green. Just, you know, unpopular opinion, but... Alright, I can't take this anymore. I can't take it anymore. You win. If I don't absolutely nut draw you, I'm off it. I've won so many games against Blue-White, I have no business of winning. Yeah, but how much life equity did you lose by playing those games out? You know, like if I have to lose 20 to 25 minutes of life equity just to win one game against Blue-White, it's not worth it. Because you just lose way too much life equity doing that. Basically, my philosophy against Blue-White is always jam. Just jam every card I possibly could cast, the best possible card every single turn. And if they have every counterspell, they have every counterspell, and it's fine. You know, I just live with it. Would have already left for barbecue. Yeah, just jam. They have it. They have it. Just moves you. It gets you faster to the next game, which is really, really good for your life equity. Ah, this hand sucks. Okay, keep this. It's not perfect, but Chandra can't be countered. Yeah, but I have Chandra in the sideboard for the acquisitions. Maybe it's better to board them in, though, because I'd rather just draw them naturally. Yeah, maybe you're right. You're probably right about that. It's cut like the 2 cuts of ribbons for the 2 Chandras, and then I can still just acquisition them from my deck. Yeah, you're probably right. Pick up Kekruga. Maybe I should have played Valakut Awakening there. If you knew you'd win on time against Blue-White every time, would you play it out? No. It's just not worth it. You're just wasting too much time. I mean, it's up to you. If you really want the win, that's, you know, you can do that, but I also got a stream to run. I ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. One day you'll donate a good deck. I mean, I think the idea is sound. I just think that the execution's maybe a little bit off. Like you were talking about cutting Karuga and adding Waste Not, Fatal Push, Thoughtseize. I actually don't even want to cast this. Fun Police. Your turn. That's what my 9th grade gym coach said when I tried to climb the rope. Fair, fair. Yeah, you got the right idea, you know. Play Teferi so I can scoop. I guess we will... I think I'm just going to get a Chandra and hope that I draw land. Because then they probably lose. Shandy. Go Niners this weekend? Do you want me to ban you? If you're asking, that's fine. Memory Deluge. Okay, if I draw an untapped land, I win. How crazy is that, right? Like, you could just do literally nothing for the first 5 turns of the game, and as long as you resolve a single Chandra, they just lose on the spot. It's great. They could have Gust, I guess, but that's just delaying the inevitable. I thought I F6'd. Whoa, that's a Dream Trawler. I guess that one maybe does beat Chandra. That one maybe beats Chandra. I'm drawing on tap land anyways. I guess I can acquisition for Extinction Event. It's my only out to this, right? Bradley, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate ya. Well, I could Thought Distortion. Ooh. Could Thought Distortion. The problem with Thought Distortion is they just get to discard lands to keep this around. So I think I have to get Extinction Event. Yeah. Because they get to keep lands, and then I have to tap out for the Thought Distortion, and then even if they have like 7 spells in hand, they just discard all of them, they untap, draw for turn, attack, draw another card, and now they have 2 cards in hand, which can still pressure the Chandra, and I can't kill the Dream Trawler, so I think I have to do it this way. It's not great. Certainly still dead, but at least they'll just counter my Extinction Event, and then I'll scoop, so I can just fucking move on. What the hell? Okay, that's just joling at this point. That is just joling at this point. Alright, counter my spell so I can scoop. Counter my spell! Oh, classic control prayer, I'm sorry. Tank some more, tank for another 30 seconds, and then maybe counter your spell. Up, you win. Sky Strike Officer, huh? Sky Strike Officer. Yeah, I forgot that I'm sorry, Chad, I forgot about the tanking part. They gotta tank for 30 seconds before they counter your spell. Because they have to make, like, the thing about control players is they have to make themselves feel like they're accomplishing, like they're smart, you know? So they want to tank for a little bit before countering your spell. if you're playing Control and you literally never even thought about countering a spell, and just every time your opponent put a spell on the stack, immediately counter it, you'd probably have a higher win percentage. Yeah, we're gonna rebuild it after this. This hand kinda sus, but I'm on the draw. Keep it, bro. Get me out of this hell! Alright, you know what? Alright, here's what I'm going to do for you, Real John, because I can't stand that. We're going to rebuild the deck, and I'm going to play another league. Because I really want to try the new version. But I can't stomach that again. Alright, let's rebuild it. Let's rebuild it. Okay, so...